Still there. If you are hearing me, good evening. I'm back. I just have a little obstructions as we talk, as we continue speaking the other time. So what you need to do right now to join me is to just help me share this video, invite people, let others know that we are live and we are here to discuss a very important issue. I want to be sure that my voice is clear and you can hear me clearly. Um, so what you just need to do for me as you join is just to make a comment, write something, let me know you can hear me. So if you hear me, just write in comment I can hear you, or drop a like, something out there, let me know you can hear me, so that before we start, I'll be sure that I'm talking to people who can hear me. It's been so many um, thinking, and I've been thinking about so many things, believing that when at a point in time we will need to start talking about these issues. But before I start talking about why I'm here this evening, I want to hear your feedback. Is this message clear enough to you? Can you hear me clearly? Is it clear enough? Can you hear, is my voice clear enough? I really need to know. And also I want you to please do me a favor. Do not hesitate to share this video, invite as many as possible, so that we can have a very interesting moment together this evening. So I'm here. I'm also trying to share. Okay, I don't know who is hearing me right now, but if you can hear me, write something. Write something in the comment. Let me know you can hear me, that you are hearing me right there. So just write something in the comment box. Let me know that you can hear me before we continue. Let me check out my friends on YouTube and welcome them to the platform as well. I have people who are joining on YouTube, I have those who are joining on Facebook. So let me check out those who are on YouTube and welcome them. Those who are joining on Facebook page, if you are not writing anything, I will not be able to know you are there. So write something there so that I will know you are there. Um, Write something in the comments so that I will know you are there, so I can welcome you. Mr. Charles, welcome. We can hear you. Thank you so much. Facebook user, I can hear you, sir. Thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate those who are already saying something and who are making it very possible for me to be heard. I appreciate you all. And then apparently, for those who are just joining, who are not saying anything, I'm still waiting for you so that I will be sure that you are hearing me. I'm not talking to myself alone. Okay, so what do I plan to talk about this evening? I'm talking about nothing else. I have no much thing to talk about actually. Most of my life I talk about. Okay, the punch. I can hear you, sir. Mutasera Rendio. Hello. The person watching from Cameroon. Wow. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much, everyone who is already joining and commenting. I am so grateful to have us all here. Thank you so much for your comment, for your joining. I am so grateful. So, as we proceed on this program today, it is going to be an amazing moment with you as we talk on the issues that borders on Africa, as it's most importantly. Most of the time when I talk, and what drive me to talk most of the time is nothing but Africa. I when I speak of Africa, I use my country as a yardstick for what I think should be fixed in Africa. I use my country as a yardstick for what I think it should be fixed in Africa. And so that is why most of the time when I talk from the perspective of my country, Africa. I speak from the perspective of my country, Nigeria, and then I believe this same thing are the uh, major issues that Africa is passing through. So this evening is just a message of a man that I could not stop listening to. I just want to pray that message again and then allow you to hear the man. And I couldn't stop. I couldn't phantom that I will stop listening to him at any point in time. I've listened to that message several times. And this evening again, I just felt, okay, let me play it again and let people hear. Maybe somebody will have a thinking mind for hearing it again this evening. So I will play it to us now, and I want you to listen again, again, and again.
Nobody cares about us. And brothers and sisters, if you want to know how weak we are, and we are weak, look at how we are treated. Last month, the world met in New York, the General Assembly. When African heads of states and government are speaking, the hall is empty. Nobody bothers because they are saying nothing. Even if they are saying something, it is something that can be ignored. Compare when an African head of state and government is speaking and when the Prime Minister of Little Israel is speaking. They will listen because we are weak and disunited. So we have a weak continent because the spirit of Pan-Africanism disappeared. So the question that we can ask, what is the state of Pan-Africanism as we speak today? The African Union, which is weak, says the right things and does the wrong things 9 out of 10 times. And what are the critical areas in which we are weak? We are weak politically because nobody listens to us. We are not trading with one another. Intra-African trade is not anything beyond 15%, the lowest anywhere in the world. If you look at all our sectors and look at them, look at our agriculture, almost all African countries are net food importers. There is not a single African country that is in meaningful technology. Not a single African country produces a mobile phone. Yet the single most important ingredient in mobile telephony is to be found in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Not a single African country produces a car other than assembling completely knocked down kits. There is no meaningful production of pharmaceutical products in Africa. And if there was any doubt, COVID exposed it. All African countries, the 55 of them, are waiting to either receive Sinovac from China, Sputnik from Russia, AstraZeneca, Johnson or Moderna. And we don't even know what they are because our bureaus of standardization don't know. If you ask the Ethiopian Bureau of Standards what they are asking us to be injected with, they do not know. They just believe it is a vaccine because the Americans have said so or because the Chinese have said so. Africa is weak. So that even this magnificent edifice, I suspect, has not been erected by Ethiopian engineers. When I see the signage in Chinese, I suspect it is the Chinese. That is how weak we are. That is the reality of our mother continent. It is because we are politically weak, we are economically weak, socially we are disorganized, culturally and spiritually we are confused. That is the continent in which we are today. We unite or we perish. That as I travel along across the world, people do not care about our Tanzanianness or our Ghanaianness or our Kenyanness or our Ethiopianness. In their eyes, we are all Africans. And perhaps that is what we should use as the building block in order to talk about African unity. But we are not being naive about that unity. Because sometimes when we talk about Pan-Africanism and about African unity, people think we are being too simplistic about it. No, it is not being simplistic and being naive. It is recognizing that as long as we remain the way we are, then Africa in the next 25 years will be recolonized.
Did you like or hate what you heard? Let us know in the comments below, and if you want more candid speeches like this, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to catch all.
All right. Thank you so much for watching that. I think the full video of this speech of Professor Lumumba is available on YouTube. You can watch it in full. But I just feel to show that a little part. I've played that video several times, believe me. And then it gets to me so much that I could not even take my mind off thinking about this particular statement of the man. One of the things that begin to occur to me and I began to realize is that if today you decide to send money within our African continent, except somebody want to correct me in the comments, let me know. Maybe I didn't know that I need to know today. It becomes easier for you to move to send money to people within Europe. I mean, from Europe to Nigeria, for example. From Europe to Nigeria, it is easier to send money to people. From Europe, just in Europe is another continent, not in Nigeria, not in Africa. But for you to send money from there to people who are in Africa, it is more easier than you sending money to people within Africans. I don't know whether you get what I'm trying to say. The question therefore is, why should it be more difficult for me to get money within a continent that I live than I getting money from another continent? In fact, it's almost impossible. Almost impossible. As the man also pointed out, he spoke about we are weak politically. Is there any country in Africa where you can be proud of politically? Is there any? I think Facebook user is explaining here. That is true. It is easy to move money from abroad down to circulation than to circulate it within. Yeah. Is there any country within Africa, I mean in Africa as a whole, that you can say that, look, this country politically they are better? Is there any? Is there any continent that you can talk about? I don't know any. If you know, drop in comment. Let's see. We still see power in the context of Napoleon in the book animal farm, capture power, control, and retain. Is there any African country? Are we not weak politically? Now, it is easier to do business within Africa and other continents than doing business within Africa. The process of shipping goods from other European country, America, to your country is more easier, straightforward than you want to ship goods within your own continent. Intra-continental business is more difficult than dealing with other continents. In everything, we are just confused. We don't have a direction. We don't even know what we want, where we are going, or what we should be doing. And so some of us who are supposed to even be challenging and thinking, we have been made dullard by the virtue of our level of religiosity. Heaven is our focus. Heaven is our home. Now, Africa has proved herself to be right again. You can see me talking to you from darkness. And because in Africa, the 21st century, they still take light. Where? I am very sure we will get it right as soon as possible. I'm very sure. We will not stop, not only talking, we will continue to contribute our quota and making sure that we call the attention of the people, of our fellow men, to coming to the knowledge of why Africa should wake up and why she should wake up now. Now is the urgent moment that Africa need to wake up. If there's any other time that Africa need to wake up, it is now. I beg you, followers. I beg you. I am talking like this every day to us because I know if Africa wake up tomorrow, the world she will earn her honor. She will earn her honor. Well, I just want to have a little chat to be candid. It's just a mind boggling that I think I should share with you. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you next time.